All right, let's roll 'em. All right, here everybody is. We got pink butts. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Ohrmundt Simmentals. All right, it is Tuesday afternoon. I know, I said Tuesday. Did not record anything yesterday because we had an okay line of thunderstorms come through. Like, they started getting pretty close around 4 o'clock, so I wanted to get home and feed, as I was flying solo yesterday and today. And it's 2 bale night for the cows. It was going to be last night, and I was going to do a second bale, but when you go get the second bale, and it was really, the skies were really light, and then you turn around and like they're really dark and then starts thundering out. Being out in the middle of a field, an open cab tractor, you know, they were okay with just 1 bale yesterday. And I have been going around checking these animals out with their cedars, and I do not think we have lost any. And if you ever have any that fall out, the hope is that they've been in for a few days. Like if they're even in for 4 or 5 days. I mean, not that they're getting a whole lot out of it, but it's still kind of neat to see the calves starting to nibble on hay. Big old booty on that one. She will not be going anywhere. That is Photo's daughter. But as far as like replacements go, we've got, this is the Bold Ruler. Yep, that's the Bold Ruler heifer. So that's one. Here's the nosy True Justice heifer right here. Yep, so that'll be 2. I'm very confident she'll turn out really well. Then you've got Photos, that is 3. Oh yes, then there is the Eagle. I'm not seeing her, but I know she'll be here. More than likely, Deja's heifer will stay as well. So that puts us at 5. And I think that is it. Hey, how's it going? All right, it is Wednesday afternoon. Dad is back in action today. He's been hauling this afternoon, so that's cool. Not quite sure how many loads he's gotten. It is Cedar Pull day, so while Dad's hauling that, I'm gonna start grabbing everything that we need. Got my tail paint, got my Estroplan. I did put this gate up here, and essentially what this is for, and I ran into this too much the last couple times we ran them, so it's essentially turning this into like a little sweep tub. They get into there and it promotes them to go to the left. All right, so again, just to kind of explain what we're doing. So last week we put our cedars in. It is that physical implant. Today we pull that cedar and we give them a shot of, today we're using Estroplan. So this is the, or I'm not gonna try and pronounce it. So every synchronization protocol, or most synchronization protocols, will call for a GnRH shot or a PG shot. GnRH shot essentially helps ensure that the animal is going to release an egg to help increase your chance of conception. So when we actually breed these, especially for AI, we're going to also give a GnRH shot, which is the cisterlilin that we gave. Your PG shot is what is going to help kick these guys in to estrus or cycle. They're all going to kind of cycle about the same time, so they're all going to cycle about Friday morning. That's the hope. And then you want them to cycle, and then we always run the AM PM rule. So if we see one in heat in the morning, we're going to breed them in the afternoon, or early evening. If you see them in heat in the evening, then we breed them in the morning. All right, let's roll them. Come on. I think you go up too high with that too. Oh, there it is. Oh, give it here. Okay. Come on, girl. Oh, there we go. Come on. Hup, 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 hup. All right, here everybody is. We got pink butts. So sometimes I get a little liberal with the, or you could use excessive with the tail paint, but it's all right, not hurting anybody. So yep, Thursday night, Friday morning through midday, we should hopefully start seeing some stuff coming to heat. Another thing I noticed that was good, everybody had their cedar in. One I had to kind of find a little bit. The string was a little short, but everybody had it. So got pulled, everybody got the right shot. Hey, how's it going? All right, it is Friday afternoon, so happy Friday. I didn't record anything yesterday because honestly it rained all day. But today is our AI day. And I'm honestly not going to show the animals because they are filthy. With all the rain yesterday, they had pretty decent bedding yesterday. There's so much mud on their sides, it's kind of ridiculous. They were moving and shaking at like 7 o'clock this morning. Just to let you know, Dad can be an ass sometimes. And our 10 units of Gibbs Essential also showed up today, so that's pretty awesome. Ooh, I did not shut the water off. That was delivered around 10 o'clock this morning. So there's actually still a couple decisions I want to make on who's getting what. So I know, last minute, but those are the funnest. We are getting a little bit close. Our tech is supposed to be here a little after 4 o'clock, I think. So we only got about a half hour, and yeah, we only got about a half hour till he's going to be here. We know the calves need a bale, or at least the steer group, and then that AI north of the border group, they need a bale, but they also need bedding. So they need to get put in the barn so we can bed them, so that when they get let out after breeding, they'll be fine. All right, let's get this going. We're just gonna breed them all because we have a couple that are suspect, but the rest are all rubbed off. So we're gonna give them all a shot. Our tech's pretty good, and he can tell us if they were just about to come in heat or they were, but just not standing yet. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I have them written down. So that's 50.
They have a barn waste. But yeah, so that's a good sign. I mean, had we made it, might have been.
That's gonna be Kingpin.
Okay. She's wide open too. Oh, she's rubbed off.
Bold ruler.
Bold ruler?
Yep.
She had a fold of skin in front of her cervix. She has slime on it too. Cut.
You know what that one is?
I think it's a 431. I can't read the tag.
It's a 431. Could that be?
There's an FM and a can. It doesn't matter. There's money makers.
Money maker.
Yep.
Off before it started raining. Yeah.
Shooter.
Yep. Gibbs Essential. She should be in heat.
Yeah, I see. I guess. And then I check my position.
Cavill.
Cavill?
There should be one left. I'll come with you. Nice job, Courtney. This should be Gibbs Essential.
Okay.
Money maker, Scott.
Okay.
Come on, girl. Hup, 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 hup. All right, so we are all done breeding. Went pretty well. On the ones that were maybe a little suspect, didn't have maybe a lot of paint rubbed off, but still maybe looked like it was scuffed up pretty decent. Again, I put a little extra paint on, so part of it's my problem. But that's the other nice thing about having an experienced tech is he goes in there and on some of those, like, he can tell us that, you know, hey, yeah, she is definitely in heat. There's good discharge. Was she necessarily in standing heat? Maybe not yet. She probably will be later tonight. But that semen is still good in the body for like a day. So breeding them a little early is, we have always heard or seen that breeding a little early is better than breeding a little late. And also, you give them that shot of GnRH, that citrulline, so that it helps ensure that an egg is going to get released and start flowing through the system to help increase your conception rate a little bit. So, how did we end up? What did we end up? I literally was making decisions like right at the end. I did make a little thing for our tech, like name of the bull and what can they're in, so that it's easier for him to look at and try and find. I've been doing that for a couple of years. Not necessarily right here, in other spots, but all right. So 10, our FM10, she got bold ruler. FM 431, she got moneymaker. We had one shot of Cavill left, and Cora May got Cavill. And then Little Marigold got Kingpin. KM 431, this is Puffy Face. She got moneymaker. Then our Porkly 75, she got Gibbs Essential. Then Barb got Kingpin the other day. EL 50 got moneymaker. Then FL 913 got Gibbs Essential, and 301 got bold ruler. And that's actually the second time she got bold ruler. As a heifer, she calved out those twins with bold ruler. And actually that little twin steer is, for being as little as he was, he's not doing too bad. So we did bed these guys north of the border, but there'll probably be plenty of activity, and they'll probably tear it all to heck, and we will probably have to bed them again tomorrow. But our tech did say everybody, he sailed through everybody, and they all felt really good. Some of them that were suspect, didn't have a lot of their paint rubbed off, had really good discharge, good clear discharge, which means there wasn't any with the cedars and the medications and stuff. Sometimes that discharge can get a little cloudy, and I think that's an indication of like a slight, not like, I think it's a slight infection, not like infection, but irritation. But you want that discharge to be nice and clean, clean and clear, and all of it was, of the ones that showed it. And actually we got discharge almost out of all the ones that were a little bit suspect as far as paint being rubbed off. So it was a good day for AI. We were able to AI all 9 of them today, with Barb being like a week and a half ago. And then we're looking at doing a second group breeding on like the 23rd. We were kind of looking at when we would have to bring him in and do the AI and put the cedars in. We were thinking originally doing it like the 16th, but we'd have to put cedars in this Wednesday. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. So we're just bumping it back another week. But actually, when we breed them, it'll be the same time we bred that second group last year. And actually, when we pull that group out of the herd, we'll be able to pull them out, and if we want, we can send the bull right back out with the rest of them, if we want to. So that's been this week. Pulling cedars, getting them AI'd. I am pumped about some of these new bulls. And yes, even for the grief I've given about Gibbs Essential, I definitely want to try him. He's got the accuracy, he's got the pedigree, broad range. His dad has been around for a long time. That pedigree is solid. The numbers, the accuracy, the pedigree, and definitely seen some of his sons and now seen some of his daughters that are in production. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. We'll try him. So we got Gibbs Essential on 2 of them, Moneymaker on 3, probably Gibbs Essential on at least another one of the cows. We'll try him. I do have to use up some True Justice, and then we have a lot of Bold Ruler left. So the nice thing, we got a couple of bulls we didn't think we were going to get this year in the tank, but I think, like I might have mentioned earlier, that it's nice having good options, just lots of good options. I don't know who I'm going to breed her to. Just pick one. It's going to be good. Three of our main bulls in our tank could be used on heifers. That wasn't necessarily the goal. That's just the way it turned out. Like Gibbs Essential, I don't necessarily want him to be focused on as a heifer bull, but he is, or at least that's an option. I can throw him in almost anywhere. He'll fit anywhere. That's the nice thing about Gibbs. Moneymaker, I have to kind of dance around the Eagles, which was only one. And then True Justice, I have to kind of dance around a little bit. I have to make sure who I'm breeding True Justice to, because there are a couple. Like the FL 913, I couldn't use True Justice, but would have been awesome because she's a True Justice granddaughter. And then I couldn't use Moneymaker because she's an Eagle daughter. So it is what it is. Turned out great. We got good bulls. If that Cavill sticks, I am going to be pumped. And then the Kingpins, I am excited to see what that bull will throw, because Dad doesn't like his kind of brockled face, but I think it's cool. If for any reason Cora May cycles, didn't stick, she's going to get Kingpin. It's not a big deal. I'm probably going to end up DNA testing whoever the heck she has anyways. So it don't matter. But it is the end of the day. It is Friday. I hope you guys liked the video. Please hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you have any questions about our protocol, if you have any questions about the bulls we used, if you want me to deep dive into why I picked a specific bull or anything like that, please leave those in the comments. Love answering those questions. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to hit 2,000 subs by June 1st or haying season. I'm giving you that buffer. Okay, giving you the buffer. All right, let's really try and hit 2,000 subs. I would really appreciate it. That would be really nice, because it shows us that you guys like what we're doing here. I know a lot of you guys have been giving me some really, really nice comments, and I really do appreciate that, and thank you. But please hit that subscribe button and follow along for more, because haying season is around the corner, and we've got that baler that's up in the barn. Yeah, that New Holland 450. That's gonna be fun to see, fun to watch, and see what we can do with that guy. And of course, thanks for coming along.